schauen wir mal. Was haben wir hier?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Die Frage ist, was ist, wenn wir nochmal escapen? Ich escape nochmal. Als Abschluss. Ich escape nochmal. Cool, was ist, wenn wir uns jetzt gleich umdrehen? Wenn der jetzt sagt...
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Versuchen wir das mal. Einfach, weil wir es noch nicht gemacht haben.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Oh Gott.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Ja, wir haben die Strength.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom's just another word for nothing left to use.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Rotes Knöpfchen. Dann gehen wir mal wieder da oben rein. Wir werden wahrscheinlich genau das gleiche durchleben. Dann wird er leise. Jetzt kommt das Licht und wir gehen wieder ins Licht und wachen auf und sind glücklich.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Und wir waren glücklich. Mit dem Ladebild. Und ich wollte gerade schon sagen, ich kapituliere vor dem Spiel, aber...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Was? Was denn? Was ist denn jetzt los?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ich frage mich gerade wirklich, was...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, nicht nochmal. Och, Leute. Hier ist sonst nichts, was wir machen können, außer... Hier können wir rein, aber das bringt uns nichts. Was? Weil, Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss choose. Okay.
Here's the door, just go.
Wenn wir nur an der einen Stelle nicht immer stehen und oh, ja. Und uns das gleiche Spiel immer und immer wieder anhören müssen. Das wäre so viel einfacher und so viel Ich muss ganz ehrlich gestehen, ich bin gerade an so einem Punkt, weil ich nehme die Sachen ja gerne in einem Ruck auf und ich nehme das hier auch gerade in einem Ruck auf und ich bin gerade an einem Punkt, dass ich einfach nur sowas von erschöpft bin, was dieses Spiel angeht. Also dieses Gefühl hatte ich noch nie bei irgendeinem Spiel.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ich gucke nochmal, ich versuch's jetzt nochmal. Mal schauen, was jetzt passiert. Genau, die Bildschirme gehen an.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Leute, wir sehen uns gleich wieder. Ich kürze das ab. Also ich nicht, aber ich kürze das für euch ab. So, willkommen zurück. Stanley was happy. Das habe ich mal ein bisschen für euch abgekürzt. Und wir sind wieder hier und...
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes. Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Aber es gibt immer wieder andere Dialoge.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Ich
open
gehe bis zum
doors, he entered the
Konferenzraum.
door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
Hey Leute, ich kapituliere an dieser Stelle, weil ich merke, dass mir dieses Spiel gerade ziemlich aufs Gemüt schlägt. Wie gesagt, ich kapituliere an der Stelle. Wenn ihr noch einen Tipp für mich habt, wo ich weitergehen sollte, was da noch kommen könnte, sagt es. Vielleicht werde ich es dann tun. Aber an dieser Stelle beende ich das Let's Play erstmal. Und wir sehen uns hoffentlich in einem neuen Let's Play wieder. Und bis dahin, tschüss!